Hey, what's going on, you guys? James here from Manifest Roofing, and I've been getting a ton of requests asking me how to set up Eclipse with MCP, and a lot of people have been trying to just get on Eclipse and see if Minecraft is already installed on there, and obviously it wouldn't. But a lot of you guys don't know that you need to install MCP and Eclipse before you actually start coding a client. So hopefully this tutorial helps you. I'm going to be explaining how to set everything up. And yeah, so to set up your Eclipse and MCP, the first thing you're going to want to do is download Java JDK, and all the links to these are going to be in the description. So to download Java JDK, you're going to want to go to oracle.com/ all this other stuff, and basically you're going to want to download the JDK that is for your operating system. So I'm going to download this one right here. As you can see, it says Java Platform JDK. So I'm going to download that one, and I've actually already got it installed. So you're going to want to pick either Windows 86 or Windows 64. 86 is for the 32-bit and 64 is for the 64-bit operating systems. If you have a Mac or any of these, you're going to want to pick the one that's right for your operating system. And yeah, and then once you've got that, you can go ahead and download Eclipse. And you're going to want to go to eclipse.org/downloads. And what you're going to want to download is Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Now you can either pick 32 or 64-bit. I've already got it installed. So yeah, you can go ahead and download for your Mac, Linux, Windows, whatever you have. And yeah, you should be able to install this on your own because it's really not that hard. I think it's just download it and then you're pretty much good. I don't think there's actually an installation you need. So yeah, now we can go ahead and download Minecraft Coders Pack. So you can go ahead and go to this link. Again, it'll be in the description, and you're going to want to scroll down until you get to this. Now you're going to want to download whichever version you're modifying for Minecraft. So you're not modifying any server jars, so stick on the client side. So if you're doing a 1.4.2 client, just go ahead and download this file, or 1.3.2, you just go ahead and download. And I've already got everything downloaded and set up. Now the only really hard part of this is setting up the MCP with Eclipse. So what you're going to want to do is first locate your MCP folder that you just downloaded. I've already got a few of them set up, but basically you're going to get this MCP 719 depending on what version you picked, and basically you want to extract here. So 7-zip, and I'm going to extract to MCP. So you can go ahead and delete that zip file because you don't need it anymore. But basically once you open up the folder that you just extracted, you're going to get all these different folders. And now we're going to make sure you already have Minecraft installed. Hopefully you already do, because I bet a lot of you already do. So we're going to want to go into .minecraft. So we're going to run, and then %appdata%, and then .minecraft, and then we can go into bin. Oh, actually we don't have to go into bin, but basically what we have to do is we're going to copy resources and bin. So I'm going to hold control and pick the files. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go into this jars folder in the MCP, and I'm just going to paste it in there. Now basically what this does is it gives MCP all of the files needed to actually, or it gives all the class files. And yeah, so this is almost done. Alright, so once you got that installed, or I'm sorry, copied over, you can just go ahead and click decompile. Now this basically decompiles all of the files within the jar that we just copied over into actual class files, if that makes any sense. But basically it just gives all the files into the Eclipse folder, and that's going to be what we're editing So yeah, not too sure if I made that much sense there, but whatever. So this might take a while, so I'm actually going to pause this video, and I'll be right. Alright, so it looks like it's done. Make sure that the last part, or at least somewhere in here, it should say generating client MD5s, because that's probably one of the most important things, besides the actual class files that need to be decompiled. Otherwise, you can start editing the code, and then once you try and turn it back into a regular jar, it won't work. So yeah, just make sure it has that MD5 somewhere. It should say missing server jar files, because we didn't copy over any server files, which is good. So yeah, you can just press any key and it'll close, and now we can actually start coding. So you can go ahead and run your Eclipse. Depending on what version of Eclipse you downloaded, it should be like Juno or something else, but it's different for each version. So yeah, so now you can, or you'll get this directory, and then you click browse, and this window should pop up, and then you're going to want to locate your MCP. So mine is actually in computer, and then local C drive, and then I have an MCP folder, and then I have it right here. And then at this point, once you open up that MCP folder, you're going to want to click the Eclipse folder. Now don't extend it and then click any of these any of these folders inside. Just click Eclipse. So just like that, just highlight Eclipse, and then you can go ahead and press OK. One thing I want to say about MCP though, it's a really big file, so you might want to save it in a place where it doesn't crowd all your desktop, because each time each time Minecraft updates, you have to download the new MCP and start over again. So you're going to want to save it somewhere where it doesn't crowd up everything, because I've tried downloading all my MCPs directly to my desktop, and eventually it got really crowded, and when you try and delete it, it takes like 30 minutes, depending on how fast your computer is. So yeah, just wait for Eclipse to load, and once it loads, you should have these two folders here. If you don't have these two folders, you mess something up. Make sure when you're naming your folders, make sure you don't have any like special characters like pounds or asterisks. Just plain and simple, just like those. No asterisks, no pounds, no special Unicode symbols, because that can actually mess up the way Eclipse reads this. But anyway, you should have these two folders, and make sure you have your SRC and everything, and yeah, you should be ready to code. So go check out my basics tutorial if you haven't already, or any other tutorial, and hopefully this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.